This Erev Yom Kippur, let us give some tzedakah. And I want to talk to you today about an event that happened about 2,850 years ago. And if you wonder why, I invite you to listen till the end, and you will understand the relevancy for it today. And I mean today. So about 480 years after the Jewish people came out of Egypt, Shlomo Melech, King Solomon, started building the first Bet HaMikdash. It took him 7 years, from beginning to the end. He started in the month of Iyar and concluded in the month of Cheshvan. Originally, he planned the inauguration for the coming holiday of Sukkot, which was the mitzvah where everybody has to come to Jerusalem anyway, so this was going to be the inauguration. But the sages changed the plan so as not to mix two simchas, two celebrations, celebration of the inauguration of the Beis HaMikdash and the celebration of Sukkot. So therefore, they started the Chanukas Habayis, the inauguration of the Beis HaMikdash, 7 days prior to Sukkot, which brought to the fact that on Yom Kippur was still within the 7 days of celebrations. The sages of their time were debating what do we do with Yom Kippur. Do we stop the celebrations? So they've decided, just like by the Mishkan, they went through all the inauguration practices, even on Shabbat, so they said the inauguration will be above Yom Kippur, and that year Yom Kippur they didn't fast. But listen to what it says in the Divrei Hayomim, the Chronicles. Ukechlois Moshe lispalel, when Shlomo lispalel, when King Solomon concluded the prayers, and the prayer was because when he wanted to bring in the Aron HaKodesh, the Holy Ark, into the Kodesh HaKadoshim, the doors didn't open until he prayed and invoked Zichri L'Chased David Avi. He invoked the memory of his father David, and the doors opened up. And that's what it says. After he concluded the prayer, V'eish Yadem min Hashemayim, the fire came down from heaven onto the altar and has consumed all the sacrifices. And the entire house, Moleh Sabai Zechvod Hashem, the glory of God, filled the entire house. To the point that he couldn't enter. Why? Because it was such godly revelation. They couldn't enter the house of the Lord. And then it continues. All the Jewish people, they saw the fire coming down. And they bowed. They prostrated themselves on the ground to thank and to express their appreciation to God for the phenomenal miracle. And it says, and the king and all the people were offering sacrifices to God. How many? 22,000 to 22,000 oxen and 120,000 sheep. And that's how they dedicated the Holy Temple. The Kohanim stood on according to their offices, Valevim Bechlei Shir, and the Levites with their instruments of music, Asher Asa David HaMelech. The David HaMelech prepared those instruments to thank God. And all the Jewish people are standing there and participating in the celebration. And then the pasuk says, I'm skipping, this is in Chronicles 2, chapter 7. Vayash Shlomo Esachog Beis HaYeshivas Yomim. Shlomo HaMelech made that celebration for 7 days. V'chol Yisrael imoy, and the entire Jewish people with him, kol gadol ma'od, a huge crowd. From Hamas all the way to Nachal Mitzrayim, to the Brook of Egypt, from the whole area. They concluded the celebrations with the day after Simchas Torah. Now, again, why am I saying this? Why am I bringing up history today? It's not just a historical fact. According to Rambam, just like when the first temple, as we just heard, the celebrations were going on even on Yom Kippur, so too says the Rambam, that if and hopefully when, today, the Beis Hamikdash will be rebuilt with the coming of Mashiach, we will not have to fast. We will feast. We will celebrate in the Beis Hamikdash. So my friends, what is there a better wish? What is there a better prayer than praying for the coming of Mashiach right now? And the Beis Hamikdash will come right now down from heaven, ready. And within 18 minutes, we are all standing in the Beis Hamikdash, and the Kohanim will be doing the services. And this will be the Gemar Chasim Tova. The Gemar, the end of the exile, the end of Golus, a good signature, a good signing, a good beginning with celebrating this Yom Kippur in the Beis Hamikdash. So my friends, I wish you and we wish each other good Yom Tov. See you now in the Beis Hamikdash.